Hi everyone, my name is Scott Chen. I'm someone that lives in Chino, California. By my look, you can probably tell that I'm a Chino that lives in Chino. This video is about how do we build a strong, better, safer community. This is a typical American garage. We go to work, we come back, and this is how you would see typically. We have not much of association with our neighbors. But I dream of a neighborhood that would have a lot of interaction with each other for the reason of creating a better and safer community. I remember back in Taiwan, when I come back from elementary school, we would go to the neighborhood and just play chess with the elders in the neighborhood. And I remember the neighbor next door is a pharmacy. We can go over there and get medicines when we're sick, and the one next door sells beef and pork jerky. We can go over there and buy stuff. The one that's right against me, we play chess all the time, and then the next there's a noodle restaurant. We can go over there for breakfast or lunch, and sometimes we forget money, and they would allow us to just come and pay later. We know your mom, your whole family too well. And in my neighborhood, it's like everybody knows everybody. Everybody take care of each other. And the one that sells beef jerky, I remember they have teenager girls. And when we were 2, 3, 4-year-old, my mom being a young mom, they would come over and help us take shower, help us take a bath, help us with homework, help us help my mom with housework. And it's amazing. Now I recall, and living in America for 20 years, we don't see that. We don't see that happen over here. There's a community, there's a country 150 years ago they used to kill people and eat people, but right now it is so revolutionized. Crime rate unheard of. I mean, they don't even need to build a jail. Teenage pregnancy unheard of, and they have the best disabled care or long-term care system. That is, if there's a neighbor become disabled or sick, what they do is they assign 10 families in the neighborhood to take care of that person, whether that person is disabled by accident or because of aging. They would take care of each other. And right here in the U.S., everything is so institutionalized. You have to spend $2,000 or $3,000 a month in long-term care just for have someone to take care of your mom or dad. To me, your neighbor can be your biggest asset. The Bible says that you shouldn't, look for help, jump over your neighbor and look for help somewhere else from a relative that is far away. Look for your neighbor, and your neighbor can be your greatest asset. And so what we're going to do is that we're going to have a neighborhood potluck. We're going to have a potluck whether you are Chinese, Indonesian, American. Bring your own style of food over to your neighborhood park. See, we have a park right over here. That is good for potluck. Bring your own specialty food. If you're Indonesian, bring Indonesian food. If you're Chinese, bring Chinese food. American, Jewish, whatever. Bring your own specialty. And on this website, you will see the time and day that we meet. We are starting a movement. We are hoping this will happen gradually, starting from Chino, and it would move to other cities and other states, that we would get to know our neighbor better. We are going to remove this fantasized fear about each other. I believe because of this fantasized fear with each other, it's a good country. The crime rate is really not that high, and many places it's considered a very good country. But we have this fantasized fear over each other. If you have a disabled person in your household, please bring them. Make sure they're here. Make sure they have 2 to 3 phone numbers of the neighbors. In case of emergency, besides calling 911, they can call the neighbor right away. Now, in average time of arrival or if you call 911, it's like 20 to 30 minutes before they arrive to your house to help you. But if it's your neighbor, you call them, probably within 2 to 3 minutes they can show up. And if you are with the unemployment rate so high right now, you know, maybe you come out and get to know your neighbor. Hey, maybe someone is happening to hire, or they may be happening to know a company that's hiring. Maybe you're self-employed. Maybe you're a painter. You need to let people know, you know, what you do. If you're a painter and you happen to be my neighbor, for sure, if I have a paint job that needs to get done, I'll hire you. For the reason why? Because you'll give me a discount for sure. You don't need to travel far to do the job, to get the job done. So it could be many benefits if you would come out and join this potluck, bring your own food, bring your food to share with us, bring your culture and to just share with us, you know, what your cultural food is about. I believe this is going to be a movement that's going to just remove this fantasized fear about America and create a better, safer, stronger community. And join me in this quest.